I mean, yeah, Islam won. It wasn't spectacular, but it was like dominant wrestling, but not, he just can't, control these 170ers like he could the 155ers, and that's expected, you know. Um I remember when I watched the weigh-ins, the ceremonial weigh-ins, and they squared off. I remember thinking like, oh, like Islam doesn't look that much smaller.
Yeah.
Like obviously the height difference is like 5 inches. Um, so I just it seems like a big thing. And then when they did the weigh-ins, I don't know why for some reason it just didn't look like that stark.
Yeah.
But then when they fought, it was like, no, this guy is way fucking bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. It was kind of weird though, because I think I remember like thinking that Ian Gary was kind of like fighting very um forward, like hips back, like and like understandably so, because looking out for the takedown probably. But so
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like a lot of that kind of negated a lot of the height advantage that he would have had, but it's like kind of not gonna want to stand straight up with Islam Makhachev, you know?
Yeah, it makes sense. I definitely felt like he didn't, look as good as he normally does, but I'm sure, it was part of his, defense, just trying to make sure he's not just taken down all the time. But like he's normally like really elusive, super like movement heavy, lots of footwork,
Yeah.
and he just seemed a little flat-footed. I mean, even the commentators, I'm pretty sure at one point like mentioned it, that he was just kind of like standing there,
Yeah.
like right in front of him. Like the first takedown was pretty nuts. Like he's just there, and then Islam just grabbed his leg. Like
Hmm.
he didn't set it up or anything. He just grabbed it,
Yeah.
and that was basically like the whole first round.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, it was interesting. Like the first round, seeing how Ian Gary was fighting very like stationary, which is, yeah, like you said, super unusual for his style. He's usually like fucking running around the ring basically. And yeah, I was thinking like, huh, I wonder if this is just for like the feeling out process, and maybe he's gonna get on his bike as the rounds go on, you know. But bruh, like for
Yeah.
basically the whole fight, he wasn't. He was using that style.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't see kind of like signature Ian Gary movement and like, picking shots and in and out stuff, like
Yeah.
really effective point fighting basically.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I would just chalk it up to, he understands the threat that Islam poses, so he just was like being extra careful.
Yeah.
I mean, in the second round when he caught him with that head kick when Islam got, I fucking jumped up like, oh shit, and
Yeah.
I fully thought he was gonna finish him, and then right after he does that, he gets him with that takedown, like
That was
that
a sweet
roll
takedown. Yeah.
takedown. I don't know if it's like a judo takedown or
Yeah. It was like
what,
a
but
head and arm toss,
yeah,
basically.
like he
Yeah.
just rolled him over super easy and just had him. I thought he was gonna like get him in a submission right there, and then it was gonna be a wrap. But then I mean, obviously that was like the most exciting part of the fight, at least to me.
Yeah.
And then the rest was, a little lackluster, but people are calling it a chess match, which is, I guess, what people say when it's close and everybody's careful. But it's like, I mean, it is. It's really high level,
Yeah.
but it doesn't always translate to the most exciting fight.
Yeah. Yeah. And like going off of that, um, because yeah, I thought it was kind of boring while I was watching it, you know. But obviously, like watching intently, you know, like anything could happen kind of thing, and like can't fuck around with Islam kind of thing, and yeah, fucking one lapse in judgment, or you know, and that could be a wrap, yeah. But yeah, overall, it's like yeah, not the most exciting fight, but it was cool to watch, and like one thing that popped up in my head though was like fucking could tell that Ian Gary trained his ass off for this fight, and his ground game was like uh enough to not get submitted pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't lost at all. He always kind of like knew what to do. He'd been training with Damian Maya, so like he's got good takedown defense and all that stuff. Damian Maia's in his corner even. Like it's pretty cool. Again,
Yeah.
like we talked about last time, he wants to pretend he's Brazilian, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, his wife is Brazilian. He has a half Brazilian kid, and now he has a Brazilian name.
Yeah.
I was talking to my wife about that, and I was like, I don't know if he would have, like, because people like, everybody talks shit about Ian Gary. Everyone's like hates on him. He's easy to hate on.
Yeah.
And like he took his wife's name, but it's like they are not hyphenated. They just like made it a name. So my understanding is they wanted the whole family to have the same name.
Okay.
So that's why like he made his name Machado Garry. The wife changed her name to Machado Garry, and then the kid has Machado Garry.
Yeah.
But I was like, do you think he would have done it if Machado wasn't like a prestigious name in Brazil? Like it
Yeah.
was just some random name. I don't know if he would do it, but like Machado Garry, he has the Machado name in his
Yeah.
name. And it's like a big deal in
Yeah.
Brazil. So like it makes it easier at least to like be like, yeah, 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 I'll take that name.
I didn't think about that. That's funny.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Think that's a pretty good possibility now that you bring it up.
Yeah, like if you married like a Gracie woman,
Yeah, yeah.
and she was
Fuck,
like,
actually, I think maybe we should both keep that name.
yeah, maybe I'll become a Gracie, like whatever, I don't know,
S-
but
Tall,
I mean
lanky
that's
Irish dude.
yeah, Ian Machado Garry. So I don't know. I remember when he changed it though, I was like, what?
Yeah,
Was that always his name? And then yeah, I found out like they got married and then it was for the kid and all that stuff. But I
yeah,
do understand, like I can get behind like the whole family having the same name. Like
yeah.
I get behind that.
That's a
But
little more.
I do
Yeah,
just wonder if it wasn't Machado, if it was some other random Brazilian name, like
yeah.
would he have been down?
Right, right, right.
But then like everybody, can talk shit. It's like, oh, you took your wife's name. It's like, bro, they all have the same name. It's like a unity thing in the family. I get that.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's not really about what we're talking about.
Hey, we're talking about it. Um, yeah, yeah. It's funny the external stuff that people are talking about. It's like I kind of didn't really care too much. Like I do agree that like it is kind of cucky some of the shit he's done, and like obviously there's the whole wag uh
Yeah.
issue and all of that stuff. It's like yeah, fuck, I don't know, like what is she like 8 years older than him or something?
He's
And
a bit older, and I thought they met when he was like pretty young
yeah,
too.
so I
But
mean it kind of has some of the makings of like well, it definitely has the makings of an unusual relationship, and like I
yeah.
mean what are you gonna, you can't blame her for like wanting to lock down a up and coming.
Yeah, a prospect who
Yeah.
like is probably gonna be something, and if that's what she did, she was right. But that also doesn't mean that they're not in love.
Right, right,
Like
right. Yeah.
like
I mean, it
you're
is.
attracted to who you're attracted to, and
Yeah.
she probably rocked his world in the beginning, if not still,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just got him on the hooks.
Yeah. 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 It is kind of
You
fishy,
can't
but
really blame
I
him
don't fucking.
either.
Yeah. 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 It is like kind of
It's like
whatever.
older, hot Brazilian chick just like coming on to you, like, yeah, all right,
Yeah.
like whatever.
Maybe.
But
But
yeah, easy to hate on. He says a lot of like dumb, cringy shit, very cocky, but like remarkably respectful during this whole thing. Didn't you
yeah.
think so?
Well, yeah. And like kind of how people are shining a light on that. Like, oh, it was too nice. And like, oh, you need that killer instinct. And it's like, uh, it depends, like, because I do like when fighters are respectful to each other, and like I do
Yeah.
like when they shake hands after the fight and stuff like that. But yeah, it gets a little too buddy buddy. I'm like, fuck, why? But
Yeah, like after one of the rounds and he hugs him and he's like he says something to him about, I don't know if it was after the second round or what, telling him like good job or amazing or whatever he said. Like
yeah,
good shot. Like I don't know what it is. But yeah, like that when it gets a little too chummy in between rounds, yeah, I also don't really like it. I'm all for being respectful, but while the fight is happening, I usually am like, bro, why are you doing that right now? Like that's for after.
yeah. I heard somebody say like, from bell to bell, and this is this person's perception. Like from bell to bell, within that 25 or 15 minutes, it should be like go for the kill. And then
Yeah.
before and after is like, but I mean, whatever. Like they can do whatever they want, and we can feel however we want about it. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Okay,
yeah,
so if you had a hot take, fist bump or no fist bump, or touch gloves or no touch gloves in a fight during the like in the beginning of the fight, not like when you're squaring off with the referee,
yeah.
but like if you were a fighter
First round
and
starts.
then like start the fight and touch gloves,
I would
are you
whatever.
for that or against it?
Either way. I don't. How about you?
I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't just because of the risk of when people do like shady shit.
Yeah, I'd be like this. Like,
Yeah, like because sometimes, like I mean, most of the time it's fine, and like that's the whole point is to be respectful. But then there's like fucking, Weasley shit where people do that and get like KOs off of it.
did you see the Eric Silva?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, of
yeah,
course.
yeah,
He's like that's like one of the most notorious ones
yeah. For
in
some
the
reason.
UFC. But bro,
Yeah.
out of the UFC, there's like crazy
Oh yeah,
ones.
crazy ones. Like
Yeah,
full
there's just
KOs.
like holy shit, bro. You fully are a piece of shit. Like, why did you do that, bro? That
and then
was like,
and then yeah, and then the whole protect yourself at all times. You see
yeah.
in the
I mean, yeah,
comments
the
and shit.
Floyd one, that's like pretty blatant, and it's like he's not wrong, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
still
like
like,
yeah, whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, the fuck, we haven't really talked about Makachev though. Anything else on Gary you're thinking?
No, I mean, he did a good job. He made it hard for Islam. I think he probably, yeah, like you were saying, like trained his ass off. Like by at the end of the fight, he still looked like he could go like another 5 rounds, and Islam looked like he was done. So obviously it's 5 rounds, but if there were more rounds, like who would, who knows?
Yeah,
Because he looked way fresher and like he had choke energy and stuff.
yeah, yeah. But yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but yeah, I mean, I think he did his best, and just Islam is better. But yeah, Islam doesn't look like the world beater that he was at 155, and it's like because these guys are way bigger, and it's like seeing that. It's like, how is he going to handle Carlos Prates or Michael Morales? I mean, I think Carlos Prates has kind of shown that he has holes, especially with grappling and takedowns. So maybe Islam would beat him even easier than uh, Ian Gary. Not that I think that he beat him easily, but he did beat him handily. Like he obviously won,
mm,
you know.
yeah.
But Michael Morales is fucking, bro. He's huge and he's explosive,
He's a
and like I don't
destroyer.
know what would happen, but
Yeah.
maybe Islam could control him too. Like I don't know. How did you score it?
4-1, Makachev.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
I know people
Uh,
were saying 2-2 going into the five. I was like, I don't know. Like, I get that, because the third and fourth was when uh, Ian started kind of putting together shots a little better, and like, yeah,
yeah,
that's when he was actually like kind of damaging Makachev a little more, and like getting Makachev a little more concerned with things. But even still, though, just based on like I guess the dynamic of the fight, I felt like maybe Ian. If anything, I would have give Ian the fourth round.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, but then yeah, the third I was still like, no, I still feel like Makachev won, and I just feel
Yeah,
like
more control and stuff like that. But
yeah,
from what I saw, it seemed like more people gave him round three, and then like some people gave him round four.
mm,
But I was like, when I watched it, I thought if you're gonna give Ian Gary any round, it has to be round four because he did more damage. Even though he was getting controlled,
yeah,
he did more damage, especially up against the cage with those like
yeah,
across like the shots. And like
yeah,
you saw after, like Islam's face was all fucked up. Like it looked like he got like scratched all over,
yeah,
but he was just getting those like punches because Ian Gary's arms are, he's like so
yeah.
long
He had
and
so much
like
leverage.
he could, yeah. So I gave him round four and I scored it 49-46.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm not like completely opposed to uh, 48-47. But
Yeah,
when I watched it, I thought Islam won 1, 2, 3, 5.
yeah, yeah. That's what I thought too.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like fuck, right off the bat, like Islam looked like himself. Oh, first though, uh, Islam really is filled out into the welterweight frame.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he's
thick.
he's a big dude. I mean, he's not tall, but
Yeah, yeah,
his frame is just like one of those where it's just like like it's just like bigger. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, I think he said like he needs to gain more weight and get stronger
Mm,
because he's not having as an easy time controlling these 170ers.
yeah, it seemed like
I
that.
mean, he was like pretty dominant or very dominant over JDM. But yeah, I think in this fight it was like, fuck, like I got him, but I can't just like crush him, you
Yeah,
know?
especially coming up from uh 155 where he was just like he was a monster down there. Like they just couldn't compete
Yeah.
with that strength. And like these guys weighing in at 15 pounds heavier. Uh, that's 15 pounds doesn't sound like a lot, but fuck, that's a
No,
lot,
it
bruh.
is. It's a lot. And I mean, I guess Ian doesn't he doesn't seem like he cuts like a ton,
Yeah,
but Michael Morales looks like he cuts a lot.
yeah,
Like he's fucking
he's
gigantic
big, bruh.
for a 170. Like he's filled out.
Yeah, but
Like
yeah, so it was cool to see. Another thing too is just like Islam's head is huge, bruh, compared to Ian Gary's head. Yeah. Um, but yeah, so the first round was like obviously like getting into the feeling out process, and Islam looked like himself, like he was fighting like himself. Ian Gary was very much not fighting like himself. But then
yeah, I thought so.
in whatever exchanges they had, it's like yeah, Islam had it. Same with the second. Obviously, there's the head kick, yeah, and then he tossed him to the ground. That's a so it was all very convincing, yeah. And then, but then though he wasn't really, yeah, he didn't damage him at all. It was just like all
Yeah.
like positional dominance, which
Yeah.
yeah, that's like give the scorecards to Islam for those rounds. But yeah, um,
Yeah, definitely not a lot of damage, not any real like submission attempts that it got close. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
and people are, I've seen some people put the, because I've seen comments like kind of saying, yeah, it's a boring fight or whatever. Um, and I feel like a lot of that hate was being put towards Makachev, but it's like, bro,
Mhm.
he kind of always fights like that. He's
Yeah,
not
that's
like
his
an,
style.
yeah,
I
he's
mean,
not like
both
a,
of them,
yeah,
they have way more like decision wins than finishes. They both have finishes, but most of their wins are decisions.
yeah,
So where Makachev wins by control, like Gary wins by like point fighting, basically.
yeah. So to me, it just looked like a Islam Makhachev fight,
Yeah,
and the result was a Islam Makhachev result.
yeah. I
But
was really like I got super excited in the second round because I thought he was gonna like take him out, and I was
that
like,
was
oh
nuts.
fuck, that
Of
would be so sick. Like
all things,
that's the thing that you want from the pound for pound king, you know?
yeah,
You want you want a fucking fading back head kick to take down to finish really quick. Like that's sick.
that was slick too.
But it just didn't happen.
It was so cool. Like it was one of those combinations that you don't see often where I think they were in close quarters and as they broke, Islam threw a right
Yeah.
hand and then a left high kick.
Yeah.
Out
While
of
he
the
was like fading back.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was definitely the most exciting part of the fight. It looked like an Islam Makhachev fight. Oh yeah, and then we obviously we didn't talk about the obvious breaking of the great Anderson Silva's record,
Yep.
which is
Yep.
pretty
17, bro.
pretty
Pretty
amazing.
sick.
Yeah.
It's the longest record in UFC history, and he did it, and he won. And yeah, like there's no
No
question that
controversy,
he
yeah.
won. It just wasn't the most exciting fight ever,
Hmm.
but he definitely won, and he won in his style. And I mean, not that anybody doesn't put respect on his name, but you got to respect what he's doing, bro.
Yeah, he's a monster. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with his next opponent and like how he deals with. If I had to guess, I would say Pratis next.
I think probably, but like, is that what you would do? Say you're the matchmaker.
Yeah, I would.
Because like I was thinking making Carlos Prates and
or that,
Michael Morales fight each
or
other
that,
for a
yeah.
title eliminator.
But then who would be at the top? Who else would be at the top for Islam to? Unless Islam just sits out for the rest of that time.
Yeah, I think he said he wants to fight again like in
Oh,
January.
right before Ramadan.
So like if they made that fight soon, they could do a title eliminator and whoever wins fights the champ.
Yeah,
But yeah, I guess I would say if you were to pick one, Prates is like more deserving. Like he's
yeah,
fought higher level people. He's like farther along.
yeah. He's done more work
So that
than
makes more
Morales.
sense.
Yep.
I just want to see Prates versus Morales. Like I
Oh
just think that would
man,
be a good fight.
that's a sick fight. Yeah,
Um, just two crazy strikers.
yeah.
Um,
The
yeah, that'd be cool.
interesting thing about that too is, Brad, there's a lot of question marks still surrounding Morales. Like I feel like we have a really good idea of what Pratis brings to the table, how he deals with things. He's got a great
Yeah,
chin, you know. Um,
yeah.
we
I
haven't
mean, he
seen,
lost to Ian Gary, but
yeah, but we
you
haven't seen
know,
him like flatlined or anything like that, you know. With Morales,
yeah, I
like we haven't
forget
really
who
seen
he
much
fought, but he's had I just feel like yeah, he's had trouble with
grapplers.
grappling, like
Yeah,
takedown. Yeah. And yeah, you're right. Morales is like very explosive, very exciting, but all his fights are like pretty quick. He catches them early, so we don't know if he has a gas
yep.
tank. We don't know how he handles adversity, that kind of thing.
Or a heavy shot to the chin.
Yeah, or just getting hit because he
Yeah.
just doesn't
Yeah,
really so
because
far.
in that last was it the Brady fight or no, not Brady,
I
I'm
think
sorry.
Sean Brady is his last
No,
fight.
no, no, not Morales Pratis. What was it? Oh, I think it was well, it was JDM, but I think it was that fight where he got tagged like pretty good on the chin and he just like took
Mhm.
that shit like nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, dang, this guy's
Oh,
got a
them
chin too."
cigarettes, bruh.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck.
Got that nicotine chin, dog.
Yeah.
All right, so we can touch more on that if we want to later. Moving on to the co-main event, Mackenzie Dern versus Jillian Robertson. What'd you
Yeah,
think?
my girl, bro,
Yo,
got it
girl.
done. But yeah, I mean, I like. Yeah, we've talked about this. I like her, and I'm happy for her. But yeah, it was kind of weird, like because I've never been a big fan of Jillian Robertson, but like in this fight, particular, I was just like, bro, she just doesn't seem like she can hurt
Yeah,
Kenzie at all. Like I feel like Mackenzie could just literally stand there, and she would take damage, but she wouldn't like get knocked out. Like
yeah,
she just seemed, yeah, just like way smaller, way less strong,
yeah.
just not a threat, like in any way.
hmm Yeah,
So,
I know.
I mean, I
Honestly,
guess
yeah.
she did well in like the last round,
Oh, yeah.
but um, yeah, it just looked very like these are not the two best straw weights in the world.
Yeah, I mean, very much for Jillian. That's how I think about it. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see Mackenzie Dern in this fight because I thought she did really well. Like as far as like strategy and execution and just like because we know like she fights. She's a dog when she fights. Like
Hmm.
she's she's always trying to come forward. Always trying to get the shot back when she gets tagged. Even when she's outgunned, which she
Yeah,
definitely wasn't in this fight. But
yeah, but in the past, she has, yeah.
yeah, but I thought she fought like way better than previous fights. So like
Hmm.
um, in that she, it seemed like she knew like I don't know, who knows though, because in previous fights, it would seem like she would want to stand just for the sake of wanting to stand up, as opposed to like
Hmm.
kind of implementing a more like well-rounded game plan, implementing her fucking world-class ground game, you know?
Yeah,
Which it seems like, I mean, I think of that as like the Ronda Rousey syndrome, you know, like the typical thing that people talk about, like, oh, falling in love with striking in the gym. She was probably hurting girls in the gym and
mhm.
like, oh, I want to bring that into fights. And then when she brought that into fights, it's like, oh, this is way harder and not necessarily going how she thought it might go. Maybe
Yeah,
she thought she could like Mike Tyson previous opponents and didn't quite work out. that's like one of the things that stuck out to me in previous fights that made me not like her fight style. It's like, bruh, like, why are you not fighting good? Like, why are you not fighting like
I
as
mean,
well as
yeah,
you can?
she's not like the sharpest striker at all.
Yeah.
Like she really leans into her punches, and yeah, it's just very fucking like haymakery, not like sharp, precise strikes.
Yeah, but then it would
Like
never.
she's definitely gotten better, but yeah, there's some where she's just like barreling into girls.
Yeah, yeah. Which always looks kind of clumsy, but then
Yeah.
the thing about it though that would kind of irk me is like she never used that to try to set up takedowns, or maybe she would do it very rarely where it's like it to me it would and this is just me
It's like
obviously
she's
as a
trying to
fan.
prove a point that she's
Yeah.
like good at striking.
And it's like, bro, maybe every four striking exchange, every fourth striking exchange, just like use that fourth striking exchange to try to get a body lock or something, as opposed to like, oh, I want to box.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, the narrative was all like two really big jujitsu aces. Like, what are we gonna see? But it's like it's pretty clear like Mackenzie's better.
yeah,
So
yeah. But I mean, even on Jillian's side though, like kind of similar to Ian Gary, it's like, oh yeah, she even though she was well versed in the grappling game, like she obviously trained her ass off in the grappling for this one.
yeah, yeah. I mean, she didn't get submitted,
Yeah,
so
but
obviously it's not like she doesn't know what she's doing. She's good.
she had the
But I just
arm
thought like
basically under her neck, and she survived
yeah,
that in the
and she
first round.
couldn't, yeah, she couldn't get it.
Yeah,
And yeah, I'm just saying like I feel like you could see that Mackenzie was better,
yeah,
but still not way better enough to like lock up a choke or a submission like really easily. She was still like defending well and all that stuff.
hmm
But it just looked like even in the striking, like it just seemed like she was just no threat to Mackenzie at all to me. That's how I looked at it.
yeah. No, definitely. Like there was, yeah. Jillian just doesn't have that firepower to like make her hesitate.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it was
She's not
obvious
like
right
not
away.
scared, you know?
Yeah,
She's not worried. She can
yeah.
just like do whatever.
So like again, similar to um the not Pratis Morales case that I was laying out. Like there's still questions as far as Mackenzie goes, like as the champ, and like it's inevitable that we're going to talk about this being the 125-pound girls championship. I'm sorry, the 115-pound
15.
girls championship. We're going to talk about Wiley and this whole thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, she's always gonna have a little asterisk until she fights Whaley.
which
So
has to be the next
yeah,
115-pound
I mean,
fight.
I thought it was gonna be this fight, you know.
Yeah,
When it wasn't, I was like, well, good for Mackenzie, so she can get a defense,
yeah,
build that because I mean, if she beats Whaley, then yeah, it's like she's the legit champ.
yeah,
But yeah, we were talking about that last time where it's these weird situations where the vacant title and they win it and it is the legit championship, but it feels like an interim
yeah. Paper champ.
because we know who the big dog is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We
Have
sure
you seen
do.
like Whaley recently though, like on social media and
She's been
stuff?
getting
Like,
like kind of girl dolled up. Yeah,
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 yeah, she's doing a lot of doll up, like cutesy, like dancing stuff, and I was like, bro, maybe this is just the first time she hasn't fought in like 20 years, and she's just like, I just want to be pretty sometimes.
yeah,
Like, who knows?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Which,
good for
yeah,
her. I think it's awesome.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Did you see the video of her? Like they put like a wig on her and they
Yeah,
put all this fucking
she
makeup,
looked
and
like a
she's just
different
like,
person.
yeah, she looks just like a hot anime chick,
Yeah.
like a cosplay girl. Yeah. I sent it to my wife on Instagram and she later was like, why the fuck did you send me that? Like, what is that? And I was like, bro, it's Whaley's Zhang. And she was like, what? I had no idea. And I was like, yeah, look at the fucking, like, look at the channel. Like, you can't just watch the video and then not read anything. You got to, like, figure it out. Because it's on her official thing
Yeah.
where she was, like, doing the makeup and
It's
stuff.
like, Ian, you sent that
Yeah.
to the wrong person.
Yeah. Well, she's Chinese. She likes her too. I mean, there's that, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. She probably thought you were trying to send that to one of your boys or something.
Yeah, when she came on, she's like, "Yeah, why did you send me that?" I was like, "Bro, it's Whaley, bro. Like, it's nuts. She looks totally different. It's funny."
Yeah.
I saw this other video of her like doing like this like animal dance thing, like cutesy dance, and her hair's like orange. Like, I don't know.
Her actual hair, or
I don't know, just
oh,
in the
oh,
video.
oh.
Like I don't know if she dyed it or it was like a wig, but she was just doing like one of those like TikTok dances.
Do the does the rug match the drapes? No. Um, no.
I wonder if the carpet matches her pubes.
What is that from?
That's from Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh,
Paul Rudd says it when they're at the bar.
that's funny.
It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's
Did
funny though.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's funny to see fighters like doing a lot of extracurricular stuff, which fucking obviously, yeah, like people can do whatever they want, but it always kind of concerns me when like a champion starts doing that kind of stuff. It's like, are you
Yeah,
still as focused? You
it
know?
doesn't. It doesn't have a great track record.
Yeah.
Like I think of like yeah, Rousey, but also like Izzy.
Ah.
I feel like once Izzy started just you know doing shit, he just fell,
Mm.
and like he hasn't really won since, and it's a bummer because I think he's one of the slickest strikers ever. Like
Yeah,
he's
he's one of
so
the
mean.
coolest. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Izzy.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe it's just like, bro, I got all this money. Like, I don't need to fight. I've already cemented my place,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
as one of the greatest.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
he's not in the GOAT discussion, really. I mean, I'm sure some people might put him there. I'm a huge fan, but I wouldn't put him there.
no, yeah.
But he did very remarkable things.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
like some of his wins are nuts.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
Paulo
yeah.
Costa specifically,
Yeah, that
the way
Gastelum
he beat
fight was
Darren
sick.
Brunson
Oh, yeah.
was crazy. Like that combo he finishes him with
Yeah, that was
is
dope.
super crazy. But I don't know if the Paulo Costa is like his most impressive. I mean, the Robert Whitaker, the first fight is nuts.
Yeah. I think the Pereira 2 was
Oh yeah,
the
no,
craziest
yeah,
one.
you're right. That's number one
That
moment. I
KO.
think that's like one of those Max Justin
Yeah.
moments.
Yeah,
It's
that
just
was
like,
yeah, that was
oh
when I was jumping, bruh.
yeah.
For that one.
I got super hyped and I was like so happy for him. Even though I like Pereira, it was just like
Yeah.
he finally got it, right? He
Yep.
got his revenge
Finally got him.
after
Yep.
fucking 4 fights,
Yep.
man.
And it's
It's
like,
crazy.
yeah, it's just one of those where it's like, he's not gonna do it. He just can't do it against this guy. And then
Yeah.
boom.
Right, he looked all focused. He was wearing the dog collar, and he's just like, "I'm ready. I'm DMX. Arr, arr, arr."
You know he had that celebration in his back pocket too, the freaking 3 arrows.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was funny because like in ads, you know how there are those little like Toyo tires ads and like different ads pop up in the corner. Like Izzy has one where he's doing the bow, and I was like, "Bruh, you can't just like steal that shit from him. Like you did it against him as your celebratory like thing, and that's fine. But you can't just like the bow thing isn't your thing. That's his thing." So I remember seeing that because it's in like an ad and it's popped up like a bunch of UFCs, and I'm always just like, I don't like that.
That's funny. I like it. He
I
yanked
don't
that
like
shit.
it. You can't just steal it. Like doing it against him when you beat him,
Right, right,
like
right.
yeah. And he does three, and the third one where he's like,
Ah,
ah, like that's
and then he
sick.
and then he
It's
breaks
super
the bow
sick.
after on his
Yeah,
knee.
and like that's dope. Like hell
Yeah,
yeah. But then you can't just like shoot arrows now. Like you don't actually shoot arrows.
that's not your
The whole
thing, dog.
thing is that Alex Pereira actually does archery.
Right, right, right.
Like that's the whole thing.
Hey,
You can't just like take it. It's not yours now.
what were you gonna say like 5 minutes ago when you're like, oh, and then I like was gonna and then I jumped in.
Fuck.
Oh, it's gone.
Long gone,
All
bro.
right,
I have
all
no
right,
idea.
all right, all right.
No idea.
I did have one thing on that fight though, the Mackenzie fight.
Hmm.
So yeah, after the her win, yeah, the first thing I thought, along with fucking everybody, is like, oh well, Wiley's next, and then it's like you start playing out the okay, what could happen, and it's like, yeah, fuck, Wiley's been out for a minute. She's been around, you know what I mean? Like Wiley's been around, and she's like deep into her career at this point, and it's just an interesting matchup. Like, could be because the first thing that people would go to, and the first thing that I went to is like, oh, Wiley's gonna beat her, you know. But it's like fuck, maybe not though. You know, like styles make fights, and like you're saying with that barreling in kind of bruiser style, it's like maybe that's not so good for a clinical striker like Wiley. But though, fuck, one thing is Wiley is strong, bruh. She's a
So strong.
strong girl for that weight
She's a
class.
monster, bro, at 115.
Yeah, and we haven't seen any grapplers be able to implement a game plan against her successfully, but none of them have been
You
legitimate
mean
world
against Wiley?
champions. Yeah,
Wiley?
yeah.
I mean, Shevchenko dominated her.
Oh, well, that's like 125 though.
Yeah, yeah. Because that too, because before they fought, oh shit, sorry, I'm all like vaped out. My bad. Before they fought, I was like, Wei Li is like her size. Like she could be 125. And then when they fought, I was like, holy shit, Shevchenko's way bigger, bro.
Yeah,
And she bullied her,
bullied
bro.
her.
The
Yep,
whole fight. Just took her down and just dominated her.
yep.
It was like pretty disappointing, but it was like, holy shit, yeah, there are not just levels, but she's just bigger, bro. She's just bigger and stronger. You
Yeah.
can't do anything about that.
So that's an
I
interesting
love
matchup.
Valentina, by the way.
Yeah, I
She's my
like her.
favorite female fighter of all time.
Probably mine too.
Like, I think she's better than Amanda Nunes.
Yeah.
Um, but Amanda Nunes is the woman's GOAT, which I don't disagree
Right.
with.
Yeah.
But I think that technically,
Yep.
Shevchenko is like the best female fighter.
I agree. Yeah.
And I would argue that she won the second fight,
Yeah. You could
um,
argue that for sure.
but
Yeah.
she lost, whatever. And maybe if Amanda beats Kayla, maybe we'll see a trilogy fight at
Gotta. No
135.
way. Gotta be 45. I don't think Amanda's making that weight anymore.
You know?
Nah.
Maybe not.
She's
But
big, bruh.
well, she's gonna have to, right? That's where Kayla is.
No, 45. Huh? Oh shit!
Is
It
it?
is
No, it's
35.
135.
You're right. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm getting it mixed up because Valentina's at 25 now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's where she fought for a long
Yeah,
time.
but she was.
And it was always just like she's just like slightly undersized. And
Yeah.
once they make a 125, she'll be the shit.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
They made 125 and she's dominated it for fucking almost the whole time,
Yeah. So
minus the
crazy.
Alessa Grasso.
Yeah.
Which also like their second fight, I don't think it was a draw. I think Valentina won. I mean, I might be biased, but I don't understand that that there wasn't a didn't they score one for a 10-8 or something?
I forget, but I remember
She didn't
thinking.
I don't think she lost a point.
Yeah.
It was just they scored one as a 10-8. Like one judge scored one as a 10-8, and I
Yeah.
just don't think it was a 10-8.
That's pretty wild. Because yeah, I think I remember thinking that Valentina won that fight too.
Yeah, because it's a split draw, right?
When
Meaning one person says this person won, one person says the other person won, and one person says it was a draw. So that's a split draw, right?
I think is that what that is? I'd have to look it up. We got to look it up.
Fuck
But
yeah. I don't know either. I could be wrong.
I think it's something else, but you might be right. Anyway, um,
Is it just two? Because I thought it's like if two people say it's a draw and one person says someone else wins, it's a majority draw.
oh, right.
But a
Yeah.
split draw means 1-1-1. One win, one loss, one tie.
You know what?
That's what I thought. But yeah, I mean, I guess we could just look it up. We
But
have the internet.
last night I didn't.
Yeah. How are you with that?
We're good. Yeah, it was pretty mellow over here. How about you guys?
No, it was pretty crazy over here. We have this persistent flooding in our house in
Oh
our
shit.
bathroom. And like we thought last time we know when there was like the crazy storm a couple months ago,
Hmm.
we got it fixed after that. And we had like basically we had our upstairs bathroom is above our downstairs bathroom, and the upstairs bathroom would flood, and then they assumed that it trickled down to the bottom bathroom, so they fixed the leak that they found in the top bathroom. But then this time the top bathroom was fine and the bottom one wasn't.
Fuck.
So that means that there's like another hole somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, we just dealt with that after the last storm too, and we fixed a bunch of shit.
Yeah. If you're
Um,
watching, we're in Hawaii, so we just had to deal with like a hurricane. That's what we're talking about.
yeah. So it
Hurricane
says
Lala.
Hurricane Lala. That's a pretty
Yeah.
interesting hurricane name.
Yeah.
Judge one. This is a split draw. When Judge one scores the match as a win for fighter A, Judge two scores the match as a win for fighter B. Judge three scores the match even. So you're right. Yeah.
Ha!
Yeah.
I thought I was right. But was it a split draw? It could have been a majority
I
draw. I don't know.
forget.
I just thought it was a split draw. And I remember just thinking like like I do not see any 10-8 in there.
Yeah.
Because if it was a point, that means everyone has to abide by the point.
Right.
So that just means that someone scored one round as a 10-8,
Yeah. I
which I
don't. I
just
don't remember like the numbers at all. I just have this feeling that I remember thinking that Valentina won, but she got that. She got it in that rubber match. So
yeah, she got it big time. And I was happy about that. But
yeah.
yeah, I was like, oh man. I was just thinking like imagine being her, bro. I'd be so fucking salty. Like 10-8? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, especially her too. She seems like someone who has a hot temper.
Yeah, yeah. Fiery.
Fiery.
Yeah, she's one of those girls who's like a fighter who like isn't super traditionally hot, but like, bro, she's mean.
I agree. She has a certain
Yeah.
attractiveness to her. It's funny though,
Yeah.
like her face to me isn't that pretty, but I
Yeah,
don't know.
no, that's exactly what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
It's like
It's like
she's like
obviously her body's banging because she's a
right,
fighter.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, she's not like super pretty and she's not like, she doesn't try to be sexy and stuff. But just like her demeanor and how like dedicated she is, she's like she's bad, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a killer. A killer. That's
Yeah.
kind of all that I paid attention to on the main card. I did watch the other fights, but yeah, it was obviously a pretty light card.
Yeah, I mean the Jalen Turner fight I think
That
was
was nuts.
mean.
Yeah.
He won in like less than a minute. And do you know like the whole thing with him where he like because he like left for a little bit
He did?
because he kind of like Uriah Hall where like he doesn't like hurting people.
Hmm.
Do you know about that with Uriah Hall too?
No.
Yeah, so like both of them have this thing where like they just like feel bad when they fight like because they don't want to hurt the other person. And I think it's like more prevalent with Uriah Hall. Like you can see it because he's like pretty like trigger shy, if that's a
Mm.
word. The opposite of trigger happy. I don't know. I just made that up, I guess.
Yeah.
But he's hesitant. Like you can tell like but then when he does have like good finishes, bro, they're like so brutal.
Yeah. That spinning back
Like
kick
there
to
are
Musashi's
moments
face.
of Uriah Hall's career where he looks like a fucking world class dominator.
Yeah. Was it
Like
on
he
what is
looks
it on the Ultimate
crazy.
Ultimate Fighter? He threw that
Yeah, he
wheel
does
kick.
that fucking yeah. And he
Wow.
does the yeah. Is that the one he does like the Hadouken
I
after?
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like he was hyped and like he could do that, but you can see he's a gun shy. Fuck, that's the word
I was
that I
gonna
was
say
looking for.
gunshot. Yeah. Yeah.
Gun shy. That's the actual word. Hey, trigger shy makes sense if it's the opposite of trigger happy. Trigger sad. I don't know.
Trigger embarrassed.
Yeah. But yeah, so like Uriah Hall has this whole thing where like he feels bad when he hurts people. He doesn't want to hurt people. But Jalen Turner had a similar thing where he like stopped fighting for like a little bit and then
Huh.
he came back and like they mention it on the commentators mention it about like how he like doesn't want to hurt people but then they're just like I don't know that looked pretty violent
Shit.
so maybe he just got through it in his head and he was just like I mean that's what the fighting game is and he is very good
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I thought that finish was sick.
That was gnarly.
um the one before that the Dustin Stoltz foos
Mansur
was pretty
Abdul Malik.
sick.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
nuts.
Because I think he was like a pretty big underdog,
Yeah, he
and he
was.
got that one.
Yeah, Mansur was supposed to win that one.
Yeah,
Rather, Ribovich
and
won.
then
Jesus.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know
Yeah, and it
during the
sucks that
fight.
like
Yeah.
Edson Barboza retired off of that fight,
Yeah. Nah, no.
but
Yeah.
he's
That's,
been fighting for like 40 years.
yeah. Yeah. That was,
He still looks like he's like 30.
yeah. During the first round, it was like, yeah, I know that people have this thing against like, oh, yeah, you can't tell a fighter when to retire. But like during that first round, I was like, yeah, it's about that time, guy.
Bro, when he lost to Justin Gaethje with that knockout, I was like,
That was rough.
it might be time already,
Yeah.
bro.
And he's had like fucking what, 6 or 7 fights since then?
Yeah, right. He's super, he fights a lot and he's been there. Um, the Tresean Gore Vicente Luque fight, like it was exciting, but it was okay. But I thought Neil Magny's fight was mean. He's, he's been there forever. I think he has the most welterweight wins, and he's like
Really?
not far behind uh Jim Miller for all-time wins.
Wow.
I think he's pretty close. I think I could be wrong.
That's crazy.
Um, I thought he was, but he's like pretty up there as far as just like most wins, and I think if he's not like number one, he's like up there for welterweight wins specifically.
Crazy.
And the opening fight with Jeremiah Wells, I thought was super mean.
That's crazy.
Um,
Yeah.
because I thought I could be wrong again, but I thought they said he was like minus 1600 or something.
That's nuts, man.
And he caught him in the last round with that fucking choke. Like
Yeah. Put him to sleep.
super sick. Yeah, and they were telling him like you gotta finish it. Like that's what you have to do. You gotta like get active.
That's such a
And he
cool
just
win.
locked
Mar-
him up. Like and yeah, he put him out while they were standing.
yeah.
Fucking nuts.
Fucking
And there
John
were like a
Jones, Leo
bunch of
Machida style.
Kyrgyzstan people in the crowd rooting for the oral ball or oral
Oral
buy.
by. Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Bro, that guy legitimately looks like he's got like more Neanderthal in him than most of us.
Yeah, those like Kyrgyzstan people because it's like I don't know, like I don't know anything about geography, but like them and like other Russian people, it's like
That kind of Mongolian
Mongolian
region,
where they're
yeah.
like white and Asian
Yeah, yeah,
kind
yeah.
of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They kind of
Um
look Chinese.
yeah, yeah. Cause yeah, like him and all those other guys.
Shavkat.
Yeah, Shavkat with like the single names. What's the Sumadurji? Fuck, he actually might be Chinese, so I might be wrong, but it's just like there's like a couple fighters who just have a one name
Yeah,
instead of two names,
yeah,
and I feel like a lot of them are like those like Mongolian,
yeah.
Kyrgyzstan people,
That region, yeah.
where yeah, they
That's
just
the
look like
it's like
they look like really hard Asian people.
yeah, it's like Genghis Khan Central.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I was surprised, but good for him, bro, Jeremiah Wells, because
Yeah.
I guess yeah, he's from Philly and he won in there, and it
Dang,
was
that's
like a
cool.
really cool kind of if he retires, it's like a pretty cool send off
Yeah,
with
for
a win
sure.
like that.
For
It's
sure.
kind of just saying, oh, it's in the UFC's court, like whatever you want to do with me.
Mm-hmm. And then Charles Johnson got that win.
You know?
Bro, did you see the Dante Johnson one right before that? I guess this
Oh
guy was an
yeah, bro, that
ex-football
guy's
player.
fucking nuts.
He's nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
He
fought at
was
heavyweight
he's wild.
before. Yeah. And then yeah, off of that win, he was like, "I'm gonna be the first three division champion." It's like, okay, bro, go for it. He's at middleweight now. He fought at heavyweight, and I guess he fought at light heavyweight.
That's crazy.
But he wants to go even further down to welterweight, win there, go to middleweight, and then win at light heavyweight. It's
Guess
like,
we'll see, won't we?
I hope you can do it, bro. Good luck. That's a tall order. Literally, no one has ever done that. So
That'd be crazy.
if you can, that'd be nuts.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I know. It's like now that Pereira didn't do it and he was like right there, it's like fuck, it's gonna be a minute before we see anybody else in the running for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought Pereira had the best chance, and he's the only person who's even ever been given the opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was thinking like Ilya, but I was also like, bro, I don't know though. At welterweight, like welterweight is
yeah,
he's not big, but he
yeah,
just his skill carries him so far.
yeah, yeah. Fuck, I know he was talking about that, and like that's my number one favorite fighter, and even I was like, yeah, that's not gonna
Oh
happen,
yeah,
dog.
Islam is your favorite fighter, like of
No,
all time, or
n-
just like right now?
no, Ilya.
Yeah, yeah, Ilya.
Oh yeah, yeah. Right now.
Didn't I say Ilya?
No, you said Islam. I thought, nah, but whatever.
I thought it, or I thought I said Ilya, but either
Yeah,
way, I meant Ilya. Yeah, he's your favorite fighter right now.
right now, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's
He
up there.
he's been for me the past maybe like 4 years, 3 4 years.
Yeah,
Ever
no,
since
he's a bad
the
man.
ever since the infamous the fuck is that guy's name? Jai Herbert fight.
Oh, that knockout is brutal,
Yeah.
bro. Just the body language, like his body goes limp in the air and he just
I
collapses.
love that finish too. Body shot to
Yeah,
and then to the head.
yeah, it's sick. After getting head kicked
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's like a big reason why too when I watched that fight I was like, "Holy shit, he was supposed to be done."
Yeah. I mean, he's one of those guys that, like you see early and you're like, keep an eye on this guy.
Yeah.
He's very good.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, he beat Ryan Hall.
Yeah,
He
smoked
just
him.
fucking caught him. And then he beat
Brother
fucking Bryce
Bryce
Mitchell.
Mitchell, brother Josh Emmett fight was so sick.
So sick. Just clinic. Like, just like you can't hit me. And I'm just going to keep hitting you.
Yeah. And then
Because that
like
was a
yeah.
decision, right?
Which which
Josh
fight?
Emmett.
Yeah, decision, but just like a
Yeah,
5 round
decision, but like
domination.
very clear. Like, bro, you
Yeah.
got fucked up for 3 rounds.
Domination. And it's the kind of domination I like on the feet.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
smoking somebody on the feet.
Just tagging him constantly. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember thinking
With
that
like
too.
beautiful technique
Yeah,
against a guy that throws fucking heat.
yeah. I mean, that's why the word clinic is very appropriate. Just fucking that shit was surgical,
Hmm.
super sick.
Yeah, and then the Volk fight was like, yeah,
Yeah,
he's gonna beat Volk.
yeah. I mean, when he fought Max, obviously we're big Max fans, and I was just like,
Yeah.
I think Ilya's gonna do it, bro.
Yeah. No, I kind of didn't give Max any chance, and I was like, yeah, I
I
know
just,
we're supposed to support the Hawaii boys, but it's like in
yeah,
this one, I'm like, he's gonna get smoked.
yeah. I mean, I obviously wanted Max to win, but it was just like, bruh. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know if it's the right card. I'm just going off of memory, but I feel like that was the same card that Khamzat fought Robert Whitaker.
Okay.
Because what I remember is I'm like worried about this card because I don't want to see Max get knocked out, and I don't want to see Whitaker get steamrolled, and both of those things happen. And I was like, that is exactly what I didn't want to see. But
Yeah.
that's what I thought was likely going to happen.
Yeah. I know. It
It
always
might not,
sucks. Yeah.
but that's just like my memory
It
is like
always
it
sucks.
was the same card and just being like, I don't like I'm gonna watch the card obviously, but like fuck, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see
Turn
it.
it
Fuck.
off. Turn it
Yeah.
off.
And that is exactly how that shit went down, bro.
Yeah.
Max got KO'd. And Robert just got fucking steamrolled, bro. He crushed his jaw. Like, it's so rough. And then, like, Whitaker talked about how he has, like, a problem with his jaw before that.
Yeah.
And he literally broke his jaw with a choke, bro. That's so fucked up.
Yep. Sure is.
And
Um,
then comes out lost to Sean
that
Strickland.
was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically that whole card. Um, well, let's wrap this one up real fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think we talked about the interesting. Oh, shit. Really quick. The featured bout on the early prelims, Lucas Fernando versus Rafael Tobias is how they said his name. I would read it as Tobias. But I don't know either of those fighters, but I thought Lucas Fernando looked super sharp. I thought that was, and they kept talking about it during the fight about how much better he looks and all that stuff. But yeah, he just looked so sharp and just like thoroughly dominant on the feet. Like I
Yeah.
thought that was sick.
Cool.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Kind of a light card, but it was cool. Also, another thing I thought was we're getting spoiled, bruh. We're getting spoiled with fucking monster cards ever since even before the White House card. I feel like the past like the previous two or three. I might be mistaken, but maybe I think that I remember like the first or the previous two cards before the White House card were like really good. And then the White House card was a banger card, and then the one right after that was a banger card. I feel like we've been getting really spoiled with just super dope numbered events, and then coming to this one, 330, it was just kind of like, it's all right. But then like,
Yeah.
if this card were to come up in like 2000, I don't know, 18 or something, I think we might have been maybe a little more like, oh shit, we got two title fights.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
maybe.
might be wrong. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's just like my mentality with it, but like I really try hard not to put a lot of expectations into fights because it's like you always know like anything can happen.
Yeah.
So I generally try to not like hype it up too much where it's like I can't like this is gonna be the sickest fight ever. It's always just like I just want to see them fight. I just want to see what happens. Because I mean, we there's like good cards and bad cards. But in between, we have the Max and Connor fight, which is just like super disappointing, and
Fuck yeah.
nobody wanted that, and
Yeah.
we talked about that. But like, yeah, the fight night, the Gamrot versus Salkeld was super sick. But I thought the whole card, like as a whole, I thought was very good.
That's
Like I
good.
thought it was
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
entertaining.
But just like on the surface, on the before it actually happened, and like when you see what's actually coming up, and you're like, oh, let's see what we got for 330, and you pull up the card, it's like, oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess yeah. Before it happened, it was pretty lackluster. It was just like there. This is like a fight night with a main event attached to the top. Like there's a pay per view main event, and everything else is like fight night level
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I do think overall, like I watched the whole card, and yeah, it was fun. Like it was a fun card. It was
Yep.
good. I enjoyed it. Um, and yeah, like during the fight, I thought like I was excited during the Islam Gary fight. Like I wanted to see what happened, but I ended up watching it again because my wife wanted to watch it. So we watched it. Like I watched it once and then I watched it again maybe like 3 hours later. And I was just like, yeah, this is kind of boring now, but it's maybe because I know what's gonna happen. But yeah, after the second round, it's not extremely exciting.
Right, right, right. I just meant like, cause yeah, I was watching very intently too, but I just mean like, I guess like how the fight itself would have been perceived just as a fight. Like what happened in the fight. Like it wasn't fucking Justin Gaethje versus whoever the fuck, Eddie Alvarez
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, that was UFC 330. That was our thoughts. And leave us a like and a sub if you feel like it. And also leave us
Yeah.
some comments. Let us know what you think if you've made it this
Yeah.
far. All three of you.
Yeah.
Uh,
All of you. All of our four views. We don't have a ton, but hey, engage. We want to. We're just getting started. We're early. We don't know how this works. Let us know.
yep. These are the growing pains. Right on, y'all. Until next time, we'll see you. Peace.